Hey guys, Blue Parappa back with Dream Daddy, and last time we hung out with Damien. He showed us his lovely home and how much work he's put into it to make it look like the Victorian era dream house that he's always wanted, and then we repaid him by breaking one of his precious gargoyles and being too stupid to fix it. On the bright side, we did get to see his son, like, reenact an Edgar Allan Poe story, so that's pretty sweet, I guess. Though Hugo had to deal with the fact that his son was too stupid to, you know, remember a 2-week unit on Edgar Allan Poe. He'll learn how to deal. But today, we're gonna go on our last first date with dear sweet Brian here. So let's read his profile and see what we're up against. Hi, hey, I'm Brian. I spend most of my days hanging out with my awesome daughter thinking up new ways to grill things. If you like fishing, then we'll get along. On a Friday night you are most likely to, just see how slowly I can cook a piece of brisket. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? Of my fishing pole. See, he doesn't give up, not like Damien and Robert do. Come on, guys. Brian gets it. What are your turn-ons? A keen understanding of steak cuts. What did you want to be when you grew up? A fireman. What's your favorite movie genre? Romantic comedies. What's your ideal date? Deck building. What do you never leave home without? My portable fishing pole. You know, I was on board for your fishing pole, but that's a little, like... Are we even, like, near a bay? Oh, right, I guess me and Amanda went to get, like, burritos near the bay, so maybe it's acceptable, but... I don't know. Where does he keep it? I spend a lot of time thinking about how my daughter is smarter than I am. And then it gets heavy. Alright. Let's see where this takes us. Man, I don't know how I feel about hanging out with Brian more, but it seems like Daisy and Amanda get along really well. Maybe I should just bite the bullet and hang out with Brian more for the sake of the kids. I crack my knuckles and start typing. Hey Brian, great grabbing a burger with you at the cookout yesterday. We should get the kids together and hang out sometime. Wait, yesterday? Man, I'm all sorts of confused about the timeline now. Which means a game called Dream Daddy has now gotten me confused about its timeline. Let's not reflect on that. I wait a couple of minutes until a ding comes from my computer and a message pops up on the screen. It's Brian, let's see what he has to say. Hey man, always love a good burg with a buddy. We should definitely hang out. What do you think about mini-golf? We could bring the girls out and have ourselves a friendly competition. Rock on, Brian. He signed his name. That's cute. Friendly competition? This is perfect. I know Amanda and I will crush Brian in mini-golf. I've been taking her to mini-golf courses since she was a little kid, and I'm proud to say that she's almost better at it than I am. Almost. I type back. That sounds great, man. Name the time and the place and we'll be there. Hey, Amanda. Hey, would you be up for some mini-golf with Brian and Daisy? I'm a little out of practice and I know my backswing leaves something to be desired, but I think I could keep it in the negatives. Perfect. Come on, kiddo. Let's do this. Oh, it's a pirate ship. You ready for this? Arr, matey, I'm ready as I'll ever be. Why are you talking like that? Because this is a mini-golf course is pirate-themed. I just now realized that we are indeed standing on top of a giant pirate ship in the middle of a putt-putt course. Oh. Yeah. Come on, pirate dad. Want you to talk like a pirate with me? Arr, ahoy, scurvy? Avasti, I don't see pirates, only angels. There's no time for jokes. Man, I'm between humoring her with pirates and just being like embarrassing dad and being like, oh, sweetie, you're not a pirate, you're my beautiful princess. But for her sake, we'll humor her. I'll make Brian and Daisy walk the plank with my superior golfing abilities. I mean, doubloon. Come on, Dad. You told me this was just gonna be some friendly competition. Friendly competition is dad code for actual competition. I need to prepare my body, mind, and soul to defeat Brian on the field of glorious battle. Huh? It's just mini-golf. Just mini-golf? It's so much more than that. I kneel down and place a hand on Amanda's shoulder. Wait, I have to kneel down to okay. I just want you to know that there's no pressure. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about it too much, but we have to beat Brian at mini-golf. Whatever happened to just having fun? Oh, we will have fun. when we beat them. Amanda gives me the side-eye. Before I can side-eye her back, I spot Brian and Daisy. Ahoy there, mateys. Ahoy! Brian walks up with Daisy and Toad. It looks like they've already rented us some golf clubs for our mini-golf execution. Total power move. Why didn't I think of that? Alright, first mate. I hear there's buried treasure in these waters. You gonna help me plunder it? Oh, Amanda, I don't think this is a real pirate ship. I think it's just to play putt-putt on.
Aww.
Amanda gives Daisy a look. I mean, aye, Captain. Daisy winks at Amanda. Ah, look at those two. They're two peas in a pod. So, you excited to get some mini-golf in? Oh, you know it. You a gambling man? I know when to hold 'em. Depends on what's the table. Do I get you if I win? What? I thought we've established we don't like him that much at this point. Okay. What are you willing to part with? How about the loser buys drinks tonight? Alright, but how about we make it a bit more interesting? Glagio, don't do it. I'm awful at video games, don't you? Okay, well, fine. I'm listening. The loser has to mow the winner's lawn this weekend. Well, my yard's pretty big. Are you prepared to take that on? I think you should be a little more concerned with how you're going to maneuver around my hedges. It's highly technical work, not for the faint of heart. I don't think I'll need to worry about that. I'm very good at mini-golf, you know. Oh yeah? Hole in one every time. What I just said is not a true thing, but it already came out of my mouth, so I have to stand by it. I'm looking forward to seeing that happen. Brian and I eye each other up and down. May the best dad win. Brian and I shake hands and lock eyes. It's about to go down. Oh, I get it. Brian is sexual tension dad. Oh, God.
Yo ho ho in a hole full of balls.
Really?
Into the brine.
Really? Oh, God. Oh, Lord.
Into the brine.
I don't want to say I'm doing good at this because once I do, it is going to get awful. Oh shit, I had a...
Dead men sink no pots.
There is a time limit, of course there
Into
is.
the brine. Yo ho ho in a hole full of balls.
Oh shit.
You've lost your ball.
Shit. Oh, I see what I was supposed to do. Okay.
You've lost your ball.
Yep. This is about how my normal mini
Sink
ball goes.
no pots.
Oh no. Oh god. Amanda pulls me aside when Brian and Daisy start walking to the next hole. Hey, you having a good time? I'm having a great time. I'm having a fantastic time destroying Brian underfoot. I just asked because your eye is twitching. No, it's not. I feel my left eye twitch. Amanda raises her eyebrows. We're out here to have fun, remember? It's just a game. You're right. It's just a game. A game with extremely high stakes. A game we're currently winning. Dad. Please, Amanda. Please nail this next hole for me. We need to keep this streak going. If it's really that important to you, sure. Amanda walks over and tees up for a particularly hard windmill hole. Gripping her club, she winds up and launches the ball into the parking lot. She looks me right in the eye and does an exaggerated shrug. Oops. I disagree with her actions, but I appreciate her act of useful defiance. She walks over and pats me on the back. That was for your own good. Love you, kiddo.
Armatey.
Oh god.
Yo ho ho in a hole full of balls.
Not okay with this.
Yo ho ho in a hole full of balls. Yo ho ho in a hole full of balls.
Oh. Shit. Is it gonna...
Dead men sink no pots.
Yeah, we ain't
Dead
gonna do
men
that well.
sink no pots.
Uh-oh. Shit.
You've lost your ball. sink no putts.
Are you kidding me? I mean, I have long stick.
Lost your ball.
Yeah, we lost this. It's okay. I tried to maintain an air of professionalism because there are children present, but confetti cannons are going off in my brain and someone is placing a wreath around my inner me with the words "Best Dad" embezzled on it. Glagio, we lost. Man, that was some good shooting there, Glagio. I have bested you in the field of battle. Mini-golf is no joke. Mini-golf is beneath me. We're trying to be composed, but, the secret to mini-golf is that you have to be really good at it.
Yeah!
Alright, Daisy, did you have a good time? Yo-ho-ho, I did. We haven't even found the buried treasure yet. I think we would need to apply for a permit to dig around here. I can take Daisy home so we can get this... I can take Daisy home so we can get the city paperwork started for digging. You two enjoy your night. Sounds like a plan, Glagio. You cool with that? Sure. Just don't get yourself into too much trouble. Can do. I'll make sure we get into a perfectly reasonable amount of trouble. Amanda and Daisy skip away yelling about buried treasure. Bless that kid's tiny, rebellious heart. Well, guess we should hit the bar now. There's actually a tiki bar attached to this place. How about that? That sounds like a plan. Wait, did we actually win? Dude, we didn't even make half those holes. Okay. Brian and I walk into the Freaky Tiki, a kitschy island-themed bar. Palm trees adorn the walls and several fake parrots are strewn about. Ukulele music plays softly in the background. Brian and I approach the bamboo bar. Guess I'm spending more time with Brian, which is a little more bearable since I won. Okay, I just gotta get my victory drink and get out of here. I think I really proved my superior dadness for the day. 2 pineapples of hospitality, please. Ew, what is with this game and pineapples? They're awful. The bartender whips us 2 rum drinks inside a hollowed-out pineapples. He sets them on the fire and we have to blow them out before we can drink them. Usually I just like to, I don't know, drink my drinks. If you don't want yours, I'll take it. And miss out on the taste of victory? I don't think so. I take a sip of my pineapple of hospitality. Victory tastes fruity. Let's talk about lawn maintenance. I'm particular. No electric mowers. For me, I hand cut everything with scissors. Man, I regret this date. We're just an asshole. I also only water the lawn with bottled sparkling water. I just ran out, so you're gonna have to import some Italian as preferred, but I'll settle for Icelandic if that's all you have. It's sweet that you're willing to put all that work into taking care of your dead grass. What? My grass is perfectly healthy. It's okay, buddy. I know the tricks to perk it back up. I'll work my magic when I finish trimming your grass with the tiniest pair of scissors I own. Man, even when he's trying to be helpful, I feel personally attacked. While I sip more of my drink, I notice a TV in the corner. Hey, Extreme Makeover Deck Edition is on. I love this show. Always makes me want to own a deck. Ugh, I hate this show. Why? It's so clearly fake. Well, yeah, it's reality TV. Who cares? I care. I'm a general contractor. I work with decks all the time. There's no way they're renovating those decks in a matter of 2 days. It's impossible. That's a 3-week job minimum. So you want them to cover those 3 weeks extensively in every episode? It can't be that interesting to watch a bunch of dudes slave over a deck for that long. Nobody would watch it. I don't like any of those home improvement shows. I want to watch stuff that's real. Like Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Truck, Ghost Truckers? I have terrible news for you, Glagio. No. No. Not them too. That's the awful truth. Not the ghosts, though. Those are real. Trucks just don't have emergency escape buttons. I've been lied to for so long. We both chuckle and sip out of our pineapples. So wait, you're a general contractor? Sure am. I actually helped plan the cul-de-sac we live in. Wow, nice work. Yeah. I like how my voice has slowly just slipped into the the one I use for Pablo, so this is just hella confusing. Yeah, it took after the footsteps of my old man. He was a general contractor too? The best. He practically built half of this town with his bare hands. It's weird how you spend your whole life trying not to become your father, then you wake up one day and there you are. But I get to work with my hands and it pays more than enough to take care of my daughter, so it's an absolute dream job. For me, at least. Well, that's impressive. Building stuff has always been my weak point as a dad, and I've been okay with that. Until now. Now I must defeat him. I do have that patio furniture that I haven't put together since sitting in the garage. Okay, maybe I should cool it with the dad competition. Gotta keep it light. Tell one of your classic jokes, ask about his daughter, stare him down, unblinking. Well, we're both dads here, and we take pride in us being dads. Then we can brag about our own kid. So, I know the emojis mean, like, the sexy points, so the fact that he got that when I asked about his daughter. And I know it's more just, like, he appreciates us for knowing what he cares about, but still kinda gross. Just saying. So, Daisy seems pretty smart for her age. Yeah, she's a genius. She definitely doesn't get it from her old man, though. It's actually a little embarrassing. She beats me at Scrabble constantly. To be fair, Scrabble is really hard. I can barely make good words when I have the whole alphabet in front of me, let alone 7 letters. Brian laughs. See, we can keep things friendly here. This is perfectly pleasant. I could do this all night. Because I feel an innate need to impress Brian and prove I'm better than him, obviously. That's the only reason, I think. Let's keep it moving. Complain about kids this compliment his beard. It is a very nice beard, but I want to know about the dog. So, you have a dog? Sure do. I can't quite remember what he looks like. Oh, he's a little corgi. Always has a handkerchief around his neck. Yeah, I'm not getting it. I think I might need a visual reminder to jog my memory. If you happen to have any pictures of said dog, maybe on your phone. Brian laughs. Glagio, if you wanted to see pictures of Maxwell, you could have just asked. Show me the goods then. Brian pulls out his phone and flips through an entire album of dog pictures. Aw yeah, that's the stuff. What a good boy. I look around the room and take in all the kitschy decor, looking for something else to comment on. There's a gigantic fish tank hanging above Brian and I gesture to it. Cool fish. It's definitely fake. Really? Everything in here is fake. The palm trees over there is just a ficus with plastic coconuts glued to it. I look over. He's right. But I almost caught something like that fish once. Mine was bigger, though. Of course it was. Oh, really? Yep, I went on a trip to Hawaii maybe a decade ago. Oh, is that where you got the shirt? We were out at the sea for 3 days, catching fish, drinking beer, you know, guy stuff. We had a hot plate on the boat so we could sear the fish right after we caught it, throw a little bit of salt and lemon on there, and oh man, that's one of the best food I've ever had. That actually sounds amazing. Well, it was the last day. Everyone had gone to bed already, but I was out there watching the stars, had my little line out too. Then all of a sudden, I just starts running. So I jump off the reel before it gets ripped out of the rod rack and start fighting with the damn thing. I'm out there for maybe an hour. I can't call out to my shipmates, and I'm just man against nature. Finally, I'm starting to tucker the guy out. I get him up to the surface and finally get a sight of it. The biggest marlin I've ever seen. Hemingway-esque. I get into the boat, single-handedly. And you know what happens next? What happens next? The damn thing smacks me in the face with its tail, knocks me out. I wake up the next morning on deck, the fish gone. Never felt dumber. So it got away? I think there's another version of me that would have spent the rest of my life trying to catch that fish, Captain Ahab style. I'm sure Daisy would be supportive. Ah man, fishing the life. Haven't got enough lately. You go fishing? Actually, I have a confession to make. Wait, what am I doing? Why am I having this inexplicable urge to be vulnerable with him? I can't tell him that I'm terrible at fishing. I lean in close. I'm amazing at fishing. I'm the best at fishing. No one can outfish me. Glagio, you dumb shit. I'm simply the best out there. Okay, since you're such a pro, I'm taking you fishing. Do you want to go fishing? Wait, don't answer that. Yes, you do. We're going fishing. Oh, no. Oh, I don't know. Come on, it'll be a blast. I know the perfect little fishing spot. I'll bring up some beers. We can just sit back, relax, and reel in some trout. We'll bring the kids with us. Come on, you know you want to. I sigh. I've been cornered. Yeah, okay. Brian gives me an exuberant high five. Yes, maybe we'll see who can catch the most fish, so I can get you mowing my lawn. You can try to beat me, but they don't call me Glagio, good at catching fish Ichigo for nothing. It is so hard to not make the obvious Final Fantasy 15 joke here, but I'm trying to keep it down. Keeping the trash down. I am spinning a web of lies that I fear will one day consume me. Sounds like it'll be a scrap. Brian and I finish our drinks and head outside. Till next time, This is a great opportunity for friendship. I'm real excited. Kiss my bass, Brian. It's the wrong thing to say, because we're trying to have like a friendly conversation. But my god, I want it so bad. We'll go with my second favorite. But I will have you know that I'm probably gonna reload this game just to see what happens when we get this one. But I won't do it here because I want to get the optimal result, even though it's pointless. He liked it. And also for catching more fish than Brian. You're krilling me with these puns, Glagio. Mull it over. You'll come around the fish-related dad jokes in no time. Brian extends his hand and gives me a friendly but firm handshake. I see the competitive fire in his eyes. This is gonna become a whole thing, isn't it? Once Brian takes over babysitting duties, Amanda walks home with me. She immediately pops down on the couch and flips on the TV. So, how was your hangout with Brian? He wasn't too spicy about his crushing defeat, was he? Nah, he was pretty gracious about it, like, frustratingly gracious. Yeah, how dare the guy have some decency? Come on, Dad, he seems like a neat dude. I think so? I don't know, the guy loves a good competition. But then again, apparently so do I. What did you and Daisy end up doing? Oh, we hunted for treasure for a bit, but Daisy was really adamant about not digging without a permit, so we just watched some documentary about theoretical physics. I put her to bed and then she sat around eating Brian's food. Don't tell him I said that. That's standard babysitting protocol, I believe. I really like hanging out with Daisy. She's super mature for her age. Yeah, Brian says she has a hard time relating to other kids. She kind of reminds me of you at her age. Although she doesn't bite people as much as you did. I can't believe I'm finally the cool older kid. Feels good. You gonna hang out with Brian again? That's the thing. He wants to go fishing with me. Oh! I told him I was an amazing fisherman. You hate fishing. I know, I'm kind of panicking. I'm sure it'll be fine. All you have to do is wake up at the crack of dawn and sit silently in a boat on a lake for hours on end, with no promise of a tangible reward, your only companion being the fear and doubt you have harbored deep within your heart. Fishing is fun. You'll remind yourself as the world darkens around you and you wonder if it's really you staring back at yourself in the lake's reflection or simply just the abyss. Yeah, laugh it up, Amanda. You're coming with us. Is it my constitutional right to outright refuse this order? Daisy's coming too. Well, I bet I could convince Brian to bring his dog. Fine, sold. I'm in. Alright, I'm bushed. Gotta call it a night. Don't stay up too late, okay? You got it, Pops. Yep. I mean, at least our pirate score's really high.
What an amazing date!
Why do we keep doing really, really good on dates I don't feel confident about at all? Alright, well. Date was also a 20-minute one, so once again, what makes Robert and Joseph so special? Do I just talk more in those episodes? Is that all it is? But, alright, so, end of this date. We finally did our first date with all the dads, so next time will be our final episode. Until I decide that, nah, I need to force people to watch me play more of this game. But for a while, it's going to be my final episode where we're going to go on our final date with Matt and go through the epilogue where it won't be awkward because I've hung out with all of them. Hopefully. Watch it be the same ending, and I'll just be like, well, I milked this series for no reason. But until then, I will see you guys next time.